it's like, by the time I did that, like 3 weeks passed, and I'm still making this episode, and I'm still level 17, and it takes me like 5 years to beat the game. That's not fun, you know? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, in the year 2020, on my channel, I think I only beat like one game, which was Far Cry, and that game I was playing since like 2019. That's the sad part, right? So it's like, if I spend too long editing content, maybe in the future I'll buy what's called an editor, right? And I'll probably do that to like speed up content more. But like at the moment, I just can't do that. You know what I mean? Okay, so we did it. That wasn't that bad. That was it. I think he left the party. Oh wait, here we go. Taximan Dave. No, I do not need to talk to you, Taximan Dave. It's just he's still not loaded. Yeah, there we go. He's loaded now. Lieutenant. Boy, oh boy, that sure was a long fall. Yeah, I'm not jumping down there. You can do that, not me. Oh, so there's a store now. Orange potion, purple potion, arrows. Ooh. Should I buy this? Ooh, you know what? I'm buying this stuff actually. Oh no, it's so expensive. I can't buy it yet actually. Oh no. I can't buy any of this stuff. This sucks. Yeah, I can't buy any of this. This is like high level gear. This is like stuff you have to grind for. Dr. Henry Bone, you need help? No. Yeah, this is probably like quest for like level like 40s or something. How do I get out of here? Oh my god, I can't get out of this. How do I get out of this? I can't get out of this. I'm stuck. I've been soft locked. Okay, C. I just gotta press C to leave. Okay, it's just Cadet Lucas. Pop. Yeah, these cannons are heavy as they look. What's through here? No, that was. I left. I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid. I left it by accident. I'm so mad. So mad I left. Alright, well, two out of that guy. Hopefully, run for the life of giant industrial, giant bandit. Oh god, I'm getting glitched. I'm glitched. I'm glitched. I don't know how, but I think. Let me leave the party. I don't need you. I don't need you. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Whoever you are in the world. It's so dusty here. Oh my god, there are scorpions. What level are they? Too hard for me. Yep, let me get out of this place. It is bright, it is sunny. Oh my god, I should not be here. Probably should not have came here. This is probably too early. I can get this in the future. In like a weird like redemption where it's like I get better and I got stronger, right? But I should probably not be here right now. This is like the gauntlet place. After everything turned good, right? After everybody left. Yeah, so this guy is probably useful for this guy, but not for me right now at the moment. So I can probably just dip. Probably gonna do that. Let me see. Let's go down here. What's down here? What's down here? Is there anything useful down here? Probably nothing useful down here, right? No, it's just probably just water. Water, a chasm, some death, some more death, too much walking that I do not want to deal with. Okay, cool. So what if we do then? We could do that nice little quest. That we had to do when we reached level 17. We're now almost over leveled for that quest. We're almost level 18. But knowing Vesteria, the quest is probably going to be a lot harder than I think. Scaling the wall. There we go. There's my OPness. I didn't have to shift block it. Well, I mean, there is no shift block in this game. I think it's disabled actually. Is it disabled? But I think shift block is disabled. Nope, it's not disabled. Some games have it disabled. Some games don't. There we go. Hey, I did it. Thanks again for your help. Hunters won't forget it. Yeah, you're welcome, buddy. Okay, now we're gonna do the cool things. We're actually gonna do the things that we need, right? There's just cool quests somewhere in the world, right? There's a quest level 17, 18s, right? There's a quest that I like to do, right? I don't know what the quest is. It's probably gonna involve going into the water or some sort. It's probably gonna involve something like that. But hey, we did it. We still have. Oh, I'm running out of potions. I need to buy stuff. Do I have more stuff? Do I have more things? Do I have things? I don't have any more things. I have sandwiches. I have hot meat. I don't have anything else. I need to buy more potions, and we do that. And we do that, right? So yeah, like I said, like, and I'll edit in like so much cool stuff. But like before I knew it, like time just kept passing, right? And then it's like the video wasn't even close to being done yet, and then I still have to find a way to show so much content in the span of 15 minutes. Imagine that. It's hard. And then imagine wanting to record as much episodes as possible so you can actually beat a game. Like, I don't want the channel to only have one game beaten in the span of like a year or two. Like that's sad. I shouldn't do that. You know what I mean? Like I should be playing games. I should be beating games. People should be going on the channel, finding a game that they want to watch, right? A game that I recorded like 5 minutes, you know, a game that I recorded 5 months ago. They should be able to watch through the entire series, and they should be able to say, hey, this entire series is done. I can do it. I can watch it. It would be good, right? No, of course not. Because I can't beat any other games. You know what I mean? Like, who says I go to PwC for the games that he's beating? Nobody does. Nobody does, right? Obviously nobody, right? And that's the idea. That's the problem. If I can't beat games, who's gonna want to enjoy that content? Who? So at the moment, I probably just have to stop with the whole editing thing for now. Probably just focus more on making the content in the games and stuff like that. I'll start making lower level videos in the future, right? Like I'll start making like more highly edited stuff in like the future once I actually get time to do it. But right now, not the moment. Like I said, that'll depend on like my future decisions and stuff like that. And everything that I have right now is inside the brain and is being saved for later. Because the thing is, like, if you tell people about something, right? And then you don't follow through on what you said or what your plan was, even though you told them, hey, this is not 100% correct right now. This is not 100%. Even if you tell them a thing, they will be like, hey, man, about that thing, what's the plan? I'm like, oh, well, that thing is probably not going on right now. And they're like, what? But you told me about it. I'm like, but yeah, I told you it was a plan, not that I'm definitely doing it. It's weird. You know, Quest. Shelly's snail shells. Hello, my name is Shelly and I sell snail shells, but I have a problem. I'm sold out of shells. Would you help me out and get some more? Sure. Great, the shells are as is. I sell a rare and only found in Shiprock Bottom. Bring me some, I'll have my snail shell stand up and running again. Shiprock Bottom is it, right? Where's Shiprock Bottom? You'll find the hidden entrance near on the ocean floor just around here. I hope you're good at holding your breath. They call it Shiprock Bottom because, well, that's what ships hit rock bottom. It's a mysterious place and it hasn't been explored much. Okay, Shelly, I'll find your shelf for you. Okay, but basically it's like, right, like if you make content, right, for example, right, like, you don't have any time, right, I'll let it play TFT, right, then it's like, to like record that TFT content and also record some mobile content and also record this content and then that content and that content and I still gotta beat the game. Like, come on, like it's too much, you know, it's too much to do. And especially when I recorded episode 1 and then record episode 2 like 3 months later. That's not good. This is the door. This is not the door. I died. I done died. I think I drowned. Yeah, sure. Okay, cool. That's nice. That's pretty nice. But yeah, like I said before, right? Like it's not fun to like record an episode 1 and then like 3 months later, then you finally record episode 2 and then like you forget all about the game and then you have to relearn the game again. And this is specifically talking for like Fallout, right? For like Fallout 1, like I played Fallout 1, I didn't play it for like 2 months, right? And then I had to relearn the game in that episode, and then I didn't play it again, so now I had to like, and then I have to do episode 3, which I then have to relearn the game, and then I play episode 4, but I had to relearn the game. It's like a Euler's problem, you know, it never stops ending. It's like, oh, that's a bad joke. I find shut up. But still, you know, it's like a Euler's math problem, right? Like it's never going to turn out in a good way, right? Like it's gonna keep on going on and on and on while I'm just sitting there recording. It's taking a long time recording content. It's like by the time I like make the content, you know, like 8 other streamers I probably already beat the game. And I'm not trying to rush. When anybody, you know, I'm not trying to do that. You know what I mean? I don't do this for a job, you know, and I don't need to, and I specifically probably don't ever want to do YouTube gaming as like a job. That wasn't my thing. I thought about it doing it like a couple of years back, but I was like, nah, I'm good. You know, it's too weird. It's unstable, and I'm not the type of person that can do it, right? Point is, right, over time I was just like, nah, I'm good, right? I'm good, right? But like, but like I said, it's annoying, right? And I still want to make content, but I don't want to leave people off with nothing. You know what I mean? And that's the problem. And that's the idea that I should be going for. I should be going for like, man, I just want to make content. You know, like, who cares? You know, As long as I beat the game, the game beat me, and someone around the world, in Canada, in Europe, in India, or in Russia, in some cafe in Japan somewhere wants to watch it, the whole series, you know what? I'll let them watch it because they should watch it, right? They should be able to watch it, and that's the idea. You don't want to just have episode 1. Someone wants to watch episode 2. They can't find it. Where is it? Where is it at? It's not recorded yet. Or if it is recorded, it's not uploaded. When will it be uploaded? I don't know. Probably take like a good 20 years or so at this point, right? With my uploading speed, that's how long it'll probably take. That's how long. It doesn't matter. Alright, cool. Hiya, pal. Quest. I see snails. I see snails. Hey, pal. I really like snail eyes. Hey, pal. Would you gather some to add to my collection? Okay. Thanks, pal. Would you mind collecting 60 of them? Sure, man. I got you. What are you doing here? Hey, pal. I like watching snails. I think all the different species are wicked cool, especially in their own ways. Different species? Yeah, different species. There are 4 types of snails. Dude, this guy's doing a head bobble. What was that? More again. Right? And see, if I was recording this would have been the intro. This would have been like the intro before the video, and then I would play the actual intro, right? And it would be like, I miss the bright sun. Hey, don't attack my snail! Jerk. Alright. Yeah, different species. There are 4 types of snails discovered living in shipwreck bottom. Snellbin, Snellif, Snail, and Snelly. They're also cool. Alright, what's on your head? A fishbowl helmet. I have asthma, so I'm not very good at holding my breath like you adventurers. Alright, whatever. Yeah, I don't think you should be underwater either way. But hey, you know what? You can't say anything anymore because then remember, Twitter, gotta watch out. You know, you can't say whether something is or something is not. Okay? Remember. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. You know what? I don't think it's safe for you to be underwater with asthma. But if I say that, Twitter might attack you. You're right. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. Okay? There you go. Twitter, do not harm me. Do not send fake reports. Do not dig up old DMs from 10 years ago showing me how much of a purist you are when Twitter is probably not even better. That's probably a discussion for another day, because I swear to you, if I see another Twitter rant, Twitter army hating on someone, well, they're gonna do it anyway, right? But I'm just speaking right now, right? Twitter is the first person. I swear, I wish I could dig up every single Twitter person's argument who goes 10 years, 20 years back on someone's Twitter page and looks up things that they said a long time ago. I wish I could go back and do the same thing to that person, because it's so sad to me. Like, yeah, sure, I get it. You don't like a specific person, I get it. You don't need to like them, right? You don't need to. But the fact that the audacity that people like to go back 10, 15 years and be like, this person said this time ago, and he is a bad person, so why should he be in charge? Oh my gosh, dude. I'm like, dude, I want to see what you said 10 years ago. I want to see things that you did 10 years ago. I bet you weren't so perfect, but they like to go back in time, and they like to attack everyone else and then accept themselves. Twitter is such the form of purists. They act like they do everything correctly, and anything that you do is wrong. Oh my gosh. Did you not pet the dog the right way? Did you not fluff his ears 2 centimeters in the back? Oh my god, dude. All the animal purists come out in shambles, and they will attack you. They will attack you. And it's so annoying reading that stuff online, because it's so frustrating just seeing people's lives devolve that low that they pay attention to a 10-second clip of the dumbest thing. It's so pathetic. Like, I get it. Like, attack things, but things need to be attacked. Like, if you see someone online, right, a streamer abusing an animal, sure, that person is bad, right? Yeah, like, don't throw cats. That's not good. But if you see someone, right, like, they're playing around, like it's two friends playing around and they're wrestling, Twitter will go like, oh my god, you shouldn't be doing that. It's gonna cause destructive harm to your friend in 20 years because your friend's gonna be like, oh my god, I can never beat my elder friend in wrestling. So that means I now have like 20 years of trauma and I'm now feeling sad because like Twitter goes too crazy. Like I swear it's so weird sometimes just seeing it happen, because every time I see it happen, I'm just sitting there just wondering to myself, like, are these people really that serious? And I get it, it's trolls, right? But no, that's the thing, it's not even trolls, because you then go to their pages and they're actually like this, they're actually like that, they're actually like their whole page is like that. Like, they're not trolls, they're serious. Trolls aren't that serious. Trolls are like people on Reddit, right? That go to a comment section and say the most dumbest things, and then on the page you'll see they say the most dumbest thing. Twitter people are not trolls. They will say something about you not petting that animal 2 centimeters on their ears so that they feel the maximum amount of fluffiness, and you go to their page and their page is all about animal theory, all about animal conservation, all about animal conservation, all about animal health. And it's like, right, it's not a bad thing, like it's a good thing, right? But then that sister tells you that they're not a troll. They're not a troll. They're serious about what they're saying. They're actually focusing that bad on a 5-second clip of someone not petting their animal ears correctly, and they're losing it every time. They lose it every time. And some of these things are as jokes as they follow, but some of these are not jokes, and that's sad to me, because I would like to sit here and say that I would like to dig up your Reddit comments. I like to dig up your past Twitter threads. I like to dig up your gameplay time and see what you said about something, about some issue, about some topic, about some random issue in the world. You know what I mean? Like, it's so weird. It's so weird, and I find it funny, and I find it funny and frustrating. I'm just like, you know what, dude? That's how it is, right? And that's how it is, and then that's how it is. It's so annoying, that person. Like I said, dude, oh my god, I think like the love ball thing was like one of the worst. But like it's like people who don't use Game Boys. Okay, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is probably a topic for that some people probably are like or not like, right? But like the Logan Paul thing about Game Boys, right? Game Boys, just Game Boys. When was the last time you used a Game Boy? Okay, honest question. When was the last time you used a Game Boy? Okay, cool, right? If you actually have used a Game Boy within the last year, you can probably get mad about it, right? But how many people actually go out their way to buy Game Boys? How many people? How many people go out their ways to actually buy Game Boys? I can bet not as much people that were screaming at Logan Paul's Twitter page. You can literally go to Reddit/Game Boys and see how many people are building new Game Boys every day. Because there are people building Game Boys, yes, there still are. But the amount of people that are building them is not the amount of people that should actually be raging about them. And that's the problem. Because these people go like, oh my god, you're destroying the gears of Data and Vega. When there's like emulators all online. And that's the thing, is that people will get mad about something, about someone doing something with their money. And I get it, like, sure, like, like I said, stuff like this comes in, like, natures and, like, priorities, right? So, like, not one argument can, like, apply to all. But, like, if you see Logan Paul, right, using his money, right, like, let's say he spent, like, $1,000 for, like, 10 Game Boys, right? If you see him using his money, right, and you see him putting them in what was called, like, resin, I think so, right? If you see him putting it in resin, right, and not be able to be used no more, and you have not even thought about a Game Boy game within the past 5 years, why are you so angry at it? Why are you so angry at it? If I saw, I don't know, man. If I saw Trump throwing 20 PS5s off a cliff, I wouldn't care, because I don't play PS5 games, and I don't think it's important to me. If Trump wants to do that, he can do that. It's his money. It's his money, and he bought it. Okay, but what if PS5s were not in stock anymore? What if it was now PS10s, right? But then you have to sit there and tell me, have you actually ever played a PS5 game in that amount of time? Like, if the PS10 comes out and you never played a PS5 game in that amount of time, why are you so angry that a PS5 game is being destroyed? There's still hundreds of people who own PS5s that don't destroy it, so that it's not an issue. to me, it's not. And like I said, these things can be seen on multiple levels, right? So it's hard to make an argument for like one thing versus all. So like you could probably say like something else, like it's like, oh well, that's not the case for this. Well, of course it's not the case for that because that's an entirely different thing. That's also about Twitter, and that's also what they like to do. They like to make like arguments for like if this doesn't work, then that shouldn't work either. But no, like this could be like, but like this could work on that level. But then if you go up higher level, then yeah, and then that's a problem. But for like Game Boys, like come on, like for a lot of people, like a lot of people would oof on this earth before they ever play another Game Boy game again, or even look at a video of a Game Boy, or even go online and buy a physical copy of a Game Boy. But you know what? If they Logan Paul putting it in resin, oh my God, that means that their whole life is now becoming a Game Boy. They're now addicted to Game Boys. They have talked about it in the last month, in the last year, in the last 5-10 years. That's when I find it silly. If you're not thinking about it, and I'm not saying that like, oh well, of course you're not thinking about it, right? But like, I get it. Even if it's your childhood, right? The Game Boys can go out of stock, but it won't change for you because it doesn't do anything for you. But if you don't think, like, and it's just so weird. Like I just don't get why Twitter is in such a fuss about it, because then they're like, the Game Boy prices are going to raise up and then they're going to get more expensive and then all the scalpers will start. But then again, here comes the issue of like how many people are actually building these things in the first place. Like if there are actually that much amount of people like paying for Game Boys, then guess what? Nintendo is going to make, guess what, a model for it. If there are actually that many people do it. They did it with the NES, and they're doing it right now with NES Online and the GameCube stores. If they see that many people still playing Game Boy games and they still see that much market value for them, Nintendo will bring it back. But there's not that much market value for them, so why are that many people getting so angry about it? People, like, it's like seriously, like, the Game Boys can disappear by tomorrow, and the people who are raging about it in this comment section, it wouldn't have even mattered to them. They wouldn't have even batted an eyelash. Yes, you're right, there are people in this world who still build it. But go to Reddit Game Boys. Not many people are building it. It's not a very popular subreddit. That's the funny thing. It's not a very popular subreddit in the first place. So it's like, why are people getting so angry about it? I don't know. That's the problem. I don't know why people decide to get so angry about something that they don't even pay attention to within their daily life, right? And of course, right? Like, and then it seems like, well, then what about the ecosystem? Well, as I said, different. I mean, you can't really say that you don't pay attention to like the ecosystem, because I mean, like, you live in it, right? So you do pay attention to it. It is either way, right? Like if you throw a piece of trash on the ground versus throwing it in like a trash can, then like you are contributing in one way or another, right? So like I said, different levels to like that. Not everything can like compare, right? Or like, what if people are like going off somewhere in some other part of the world and they're eating bad food, right? Like sure you can go complain about that, right? But like I said, that's different levels. But a Game Boy, like, come on, a Game Boy, like, okay. I'll sit there, and if you actually got mad over it, that's fine. Like, if you want to get mad over it, sure. But when I just want to ask all those other people, how many of those people were actually going off and buying them? How many people? How many people did Logan Paul make it a problem? How much people in the numbers? Because if those that many people in the numbers, and you can prove that, you literally just gave Nintendo a business idea. You literally just said, hey, Nintendo, there are just many people mad that Logan Paul is using old Game Boys to do this. But there's not that much people. Meaning there's no profit in the Game Boys anyways. So even if and you could buy Game Boys anyways for like $10 on eBay. I went online on like the comment section of that Twitter thread, and they were like, "Oh my god, dude! I was searching for a Game Boy for like months on end, dude, and I couldn't find one." You can literally go online. You can literally buy one. You can literally buy one online. You can literally buy one online, and they still sell physical games. Most retro game stores, most GameStops have one. Most people probably don't have a retro game store, so like the argument probably still doesn't even fit their narrative anyways. But it's the fact that like if you live in like a somewhat major-ish city, right, and there's like a main like area near you, you can probably find some kind of like retro game store that probably sells that kind of things anyways. Like it's crazy. I don't know, dude. I find it silly. like I said, dude, I still find this silly, dude. We're almost done with these 60 shells. I probably might just end it up there because we're about to what 57 in. I said I was gonna do like 2 hours, but I actually have an idea later. I actually want to record in Obby so I can get some ideas for a level. And you know, I thought that'd be pretty cool to get some ideas because I was told that if you're gonna do something, why not record it? Why not edit it? Why not, you know, why not turn that into content? So why I'm doing, it was Devin Nash. If you said Devin Nash, you're correct. Ding, 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 you're a winner. But it was Devin Nash. Devin Nash was like, hey man, if you're doing something that you probably would have done anyways with or without it, then why not make some content, right? Why not indulge some people? Why not make them? Why not let them waste 30 minutes of their lives, or like an hour now? Why not let them waste an hour of their lives, right? Into doing that, right? And they can do that. They can do that. All right, here we go. Let's keep going. I think we're almost done. Yeah, no, we actually are done already. I'm trying to find the entrance to this place. Ooh. I'm gonna go there first. Let's go there first, and then we'll be able to end it off here. And then that'd be pretty cool to do. Do this. Open this. Open. Dumb chest. Yeah, no, this is not opening. I think I need like a key. Yeah, I need like a key for this, so there's no way I can like open that right now. Yeah, those magic bullets are so fine. Oh my gosh, where's this guy at? I lost him. I lost his position. Come on. Hey, come on. Over here. Come on. Over here. I wish there was a way I could run fast in the water. I hate this. Here we go. Hey, complete. I see snails. Gee whiz. Thanks for my snail. They fit perfectly in my collection. If you want more, I'll accept them later. Ooh. You're gonna get them. Ooh. Wait, so is this repeatable? Need more help? Sure, what, pal? Come back in 3 hours. Jesus Christ. Alright. Well, I think that's enough for now. If you guys enjoyed the video, obviously like the video, tell your friends about it. It was pretty cool. I think we found nothing to do within an hour. I'll probably try making more structured stuff at least, so I decided like to kind of like goal to go towards, but like, you know what I mean. I'll probably grind some levels offline. I'll probably grind like 4 levels offline, like each episode. I'll probably grind like 4 levels, so like I won't make like Vesteria episode 1,000,000,002. I don't want to do that. That's kind of weird. Nobody wants to see it. Nobody wants to see 100 episodes of my only character grinding out levels, right? No, nobody does. I don't care if you said yes. You said no. Secretly, you said no. Secretly, you said no in the back of your mind. Okay. Secretly, you said no. Alright guys, tomorrow it's like 5 hours, it's probably more than this type yellow, the comment down below, check out the description below. You see all the other content. I make lots of content, games, shirts, pants, stuff like that. I don't make pants, I like that. I make games, I make videos, I draw sometimes, I record a page, I do things that I don't talk about here on video because I can't fit it all in video. Are you still here? Why are you still here? Why are you still watching this video? Why are you still watching? Go home. Go. Make some friends. Go. Make some friends, you loser.